Kate from Blackbird Blessings here with your astrological forecast for the week of April 10th through the 16th. So we are coming to the end of Aries season, right? So being spring and Aries season, it's all about new beginnings, right? Things that are blooming and blossoming in our lives and outside, right? So new projects have been the theme, new endeavors, new adventures, all sorts of things, building new relationships, or coming into like new parts of your life. This week is all about a new mindset, which is really awesome. So sometimes these shifts and this newness may be subtle, but it's going to be very important. And this is something that you're going to be building on for the next couple of weeks. Oh, I'm sorry, the next couple of months. So it is really important to pay attention to where these shifts are this week. So on Monday, we have the sun in Aries and the moon in Sagittarius. This is super fire energy. This is get out of my way or I will tell you where to go kind of energy, right? And so this is, let me start a new adventure. So keep yourself open to what those adventures are. Now, everybody's adventure is going to be a little bit different depending on who you are as a person and, you know, your style, right? This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to quit your job and like open up like a lemonade shop on the Appalachian Trail or anything. Or maybe it does. Or maybe you branch out and you try a new lunch place, right? And that's your adventure, right? So might be small, might be big, but keep yourself open Monday and Tuesday for new adventures. All right. So this energy brings very straightforward thinking, very straightforward talking, very little filter. Everything feels like it's moving super fast and intense. Thankfully, Mercury in Taurus is going to help us to kind of pump the brakes just a little bit before we start careening off the rails. So thank you for that, Mercury in Taurus. The major focus of the beginning of this week is all about seeking and finding our truth, right? Are you living in your truth? Are you hiding from your truth? This is your time to stand up and stand firm in who you are and in your truth. We have Venus trine Pluto on Tuesday, so we are absolutely feeling into our own power. So this is a time to use it to inspire you and how we talk to ourselves, right? Some of us have very negative self-talk kind of like things like phrases like, oh, why did you do that? Or you're so stupid or whatever. This is the universe sending me into your life right now saying, stop it. Cut it out. It's over. Those types of negative self-talk, this is your time to absolutely end it. That's it. Full stop. Okay. All right. Wednesday, we have a big shift. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Venus, the planet of relationships and love and all of that goodness and everything like that is moving from sensual and dependable Taurus all the way to the air sign of Gemini. Okay. So it is all about your mind, your intellect and everything. You are feeling flirty. You are feeling smooth. Your words are coming out great. You are just charming, darling, as you should see yourself. Right now with our new mindset, we have cast off all of the old negative self-talk, right? And we are like feeling absolutely charming and it's a wonderful time, right? And this is going to last for a couple of weeks. Venus is super, super happy in the sign of Gemini. People who have Venus in Gemini are like the masters of the first date, right? They are like super awesome at like conversations and they ask you all the right questions about yourself and they're genuinely interested in getting to know who you are. So if you find somebody who is like, has Venus in Gemini, they are going to be so much fun and really great conversationalists. So that's awesome. So if you have had your eye on somebody but haven't had the courage to go up and say hello, this is your time. Absolutely do this, okay? If you have Venus in your 10th house, perhaps you are like, you know what? It is my time to go and ask for a raise. I am feeling super charming and I know I'm going to be able to make a very compelling argument for why I deserve this raise and they need to give it to me. And they're going to be like, So it's definitely a good time for those kinds of things. Also to keep in mind that if you are looking to ask for that raise, that might be a really good thing to do after the new moon as well. So if you're like, oh, Wednesday, I'm not totally prepared yet. That's okay. We still have a little bit of time where that window will still be supporting you. If you're unsure of like where Venus falls in your chart, if you're not sure if it's in your 10th house or whatever, definitely get in touch with me through the website because they can help you figure that out. Okay. Wednesday is also the Capricorn moon. This is the really serious, like rules and structured kind of way to deal with our feelings and emotions and things, okay? So this is bringing us into very practical thinking. We are not overly emotional. We are perhaps a bit competitive. So that's a really great day to kind of go to the gym and get out that awesome energy that you might have. Our minds are clear and smooth. Our words are clear and smooth. We have no time right now for people who are energy sucks, energy vampires. You know exactly the type of person we're talking about. Everybody just had somebody pop into their head. We don't have time for this. This is not for them. All right. It is time to hold our boundaries. All right. So what types of toxic behaviors have you been allowing from the people around you and just tolerating and putting up with, right? You got to hold the boundaries, and the energy of the planets are going to be supporting you here Wednesday and Thursday. All right. So if there are people in your life, in your lives that are just like, they just take, or they just like, put their toxicity on you, this is your time to hold the line and go, I am not okay with this, right? And sometimes the hardest boundaries to hold are with those that we love and aren't a super inner circle, right? Family members, those super long times, really close friends, because they believe sometimes that, oh, those boundaries don't apply to me because I'm your family member, or I've been best friends with you for like ever, right? And so this is your time to stand up for yourself and to say, you know what? This is not okay. I love you, but the behavior is not okay. And the planets are with you. You are not alone. It's okay. All the people who are Cancers and Libras out there just went, oh gosh, I have a stomach ache already trying to think about this because I hate confrontation. Don't worry. The cosmos has you, and you don't have to be rude about it. It's okay. You can be super nice and be like, I love you, right? But you're holding your boundaries. All right, Friday and Saturday, the moon is moving into Aquarius, and this is time to shed, this is going to shed a spotlight onto any areas in your life where you are feeling stagnant and stale. Might be comfortable, but it's stale. Not so good, right? This type of moon really likes to shake up those areas, which can make you feel uncomfortable. However, that uncomfortableness, like, right, when you're all cozy on the couch, we've talked about this before, when you have to use the bathroom and now you're like, oh, it's a slight uncomfortableness, and the longer you ignore it, the worse it's going to get. That's that kind of energy. It's going to shake things up, right? Might create a little chaos in your life, but see where it takes you. Don't fight against it. Kind of ride that wave, okay? That Aquarius wave. Because depending on where Aquarius falls in your chart, that is the area of your life that it's going to be focusing directly for. If you're not sure, get in touch with me through the website. I would love to help figure that out and point you in the right direction. All right? So until next time, be well and follow the stars.